Imagine that you're Al Gore and you're like Chicken Little and you're worried and you're telling everybody the sky is falling, the sky is falling, and that the temperature on your graph has risen on the planet Earth so high that it's now outside the building. Imagine it's 2000, year 2000, and you're saying this. And one of us, yours truly, takes that very seriously. Curiously, the music becomes all tied to algorithm. Imagine that you're Roy Ascot and that you forecast the cam era, the era of look at me, and this thing called the internet that he calls the telematic embrace, a GPS system that hugs the planet in love. And then imagine that it really gets invented and it ends up being a big dating game, a big selfie fest of people looking at themselves saying, look at me, look at what I ate, look at what I did, look at what I bought. They're not collaborating. They're not making progress. They're not saving the earth. They're saying, look at me. We're in the infancy, fledgling era of this technology. Now imagine that you're me and you grow up with 3 sets of encyclopedias and no cable TV. So you read those encyclopedias from cover to cover, forwards and backwards. And at the end of the Disney set, there's a bank of faces of Mickey Mouse. And you see Mickey Mouse 1901, Mickey Mouse 1905, Mickey Mouse 1921. And you notice that in those squares, cells on a graph, that Mickey changes over time. And you use this rubric to plot your own creative devices. Like a musician practices notes, you practice caricatures. And you discover that this is really a grid technology, that so much of your environment, your clothing, your food, your shelter, your thoughts are trapped in a grid. And you end up writing The Emergence of the Cybernetic Art Matrix and the story of the grid based on someone else's book. But you actually came up with it as a child. Imagine that you have to dumb down to go to normal clock in jobs and take medication to stay on the same level. What is it, like a 6th grade level? For me, it's like a 3rd grade level. Imagine this. I challenge you. Imagine all the people that you meet that you're nice to while they squint at you and scan you and wonder about you because they're all concerned with your crotch and the watch. The watch on your wrist, in the way, also is linked to the sun. The Son of God is spelled S-U-N. You can't deny that. And that watch on your wrist, maybe it's an iWatch, is linked to the sun. The sun, we know, is on rhythmic cycles, mathematically clocked, quite literally, by that one on your wrist. Therefore, we know that the sun proves with the watch that there is universal order. Therefore, there's God. So you can't say, meet me at 5 and not believe in God. You just surrendered to the clock. So if you're an atheist or an agnostic, you can only say, honestly, with integrity, I'll see ya when I see ya.